Visited a relative in hospital the other day and noticed all these paintings on the wall, and I noticed every single painting had the same artist's name. And later on I found it's a local resident here who you're about to listen to entertain you while we get ready for the next act. So without much further ado, oh by the way, Bob Brosman is on at 8 o'clock, but they're running a bit behind time, so we've got plenty of time to chill out to catch the next act and make it down, and there's heaps of tickets down at the door. So stay with us, and a big hand to Concrete Flamingo. Thank you.
On an eagle's wing I do sit, under a hat and in a dream, where life is full and never lean, where night is a kiss that turns to dust, and a boy is a man as he must. In his eye there rings a rhyme, when nothing comes, when nothing goes, and time will talk before you speak, and in your heart you'll know things deep, for outward comes what lies within, like flowers peeling, petals spin. On the stars and on a cloud there stands a man, and in his hand is a paper moon. On his shoulders a woman sits, questions rising from her lips, drifting beyond the gasp of air. Up ahead when they are past, night will come and fall so fast upon the sill of broken glass. When seasons grey from sounds of say, your sweat will turn to bead, for blood is ripe and in your heart there beats a seed. Memory cannot touch, memory cannot touch. All is life and all is death, on the surface and in its depth, and within this line of sweet drawn breath. On the ground where grass is low, all things come to go. In the distance there is a tree, and on its branch is a place to be, a place to be.
Father said, that lad, he's a chip off the old block. Mother said, really, he's just a sperm out of the old cock. The chocolate man in the vanilla suit crossed the emerald sea to talk to the yellow man with diamonds in his eyes. Two girls with silver tinsel in their hair observed from the branch of a bonsai. An eagle buzzed a bear, and no one noticed who wasn't there. A moon wrapped its borrowed grey around their paths. Night dropped its dew, wet upon their souls. Grass grew green between 20 toes. An airplane said, I'm a flying fish. An oyster opened to reveal its pearl, a gift to the surface world. I accept, said beauty, as the long chilled the name. A rough rock dressed in moss claimed to have smelt nature's breath. Sweet the fragrance, but I can't explain it. A mountain poked its head in clouds. Water was caught in cups of stone. Drops dripped crystal clear over a craggy face. Sleeping in was clumps of thunder. We could ramble whenever, but chocolate melts and diamonds are forever.
If I were you, who'd be me? If one were two, who'd be three? Who'd be free? What of individuality? What of originality? I'm a lively cell in a living hell. I'm a lively cell in a living hell. I'm an armor-plated motherfucker. I'm bulletproof. I dance to the rhythm of my own truth. I'm a nation. I'm a country. I'm a continent. I am the masses. I am you. I got the ear of the president. Now I'm armor-plated. of an armor-plated motherfucker. Mother my earth, she spirits my universe, she waters my birth. Oil, oil, bubble and toil, barrels upon the sea, steel hulls and feathered gulls pressed along the shoreline. In this event, the earth will stand still, not rotate, but look inward and meditate. Money. Money comes from gold. Gold comes from a hole in the ground. We write books about it simply to simplify it in this economic climate. Recycle your personality. Recycle your integrity. Recycle your attitude. Recycle your bicycle and ride on. Money comes from gold. Gold comes from a hole in the ground. We write books about it simply to simplify it in this economic climate. Recycle your love. Recycle your heart. Recycle your lust. Recycle your condoms. Oh no, not that. Recycle your bicycle and ride on. Because money comes from gold. Gold comes from a hole in the ground. We write books about it simply to simplify it in this economic climate. Recycle your God. Recycle your spirituality. Recycle your appetite. Recycle your bicycle and ride on. You flying rat. We live by the drop. We work by the clock. We go by words from the stone. May I adore you with one more superlative. May I caress you with words grouped in my mind. You bat, you flying rat. May I touch you with my physical. May I adore you. We live by the drop, we work by the clock. We go by words from the stone.
There's just enough light to keep the darkness alive. There's just enough time for us to survive. There's just enough strangeness for us to meet. There's just enough treasure for us to keep. There's just enough God for you and me. There's just enough blood to make a relative. There's just enough situation to make a plan. There's just enough fright to put fear in your eyes. There's just enough horses to run this race. There's just enough sky for the color blue. There's just enough moonshine to wet my whistle. There's just enough merry for the merry to go round. There's just enough light. There's just enough time. There's just enough love. There's just enough blood. There's just enough God. There's just enough merry. There's just enough moonshine. There's just enough of all this to say hello to you. Hello! Trees don't walk, but they do talk and sing and dance in a wind. They'll tell you where you've been, they'll say how long they've stood, and how glad they are not to be wood. Wisdom drops in the memory garden. Wisdom drops in the memory garden. You will cough the blood of your fathers. The willow will weep and cry the tears of your mothers.
for you have shallowed the well of the future with your greed and vision religion. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.